Hard-working people of Melbourne, welcome to the Workers' United Liberation Front. The Melbourne Construction Union and the union movement in Victoria have clearly sold out the worker to the vaccine mandate. But what really killed us was the way they went about it, with blatant disregard for workers' views and their concerns. The construction union snatched our freedoms like a thief in the night and they sold it, along with their souls. If this is the new standard of union advocacy and representation, more struggles lay ahead. Underestimate not the seriousness of this matter, for what they've done is introduced a new and dangerous precedent. A new playing field has now been set and even endorsed by the head of the Victorian union movement. What they've done to us, they'll do again, a second time, a third and fourth time. How and when will it end? I guess when everyone eventually wakes up to the truth. So now we must do all we can to address this very dangerous precedent. If we don't, then our struggle will get so much harder. We need to fight the good fight now. Now is the time. Workers pay union membership. They answer to us. They are beholden to us. We pay their wages. We pay for the cars they drive and the fuel that they put in those cars. We pay for their junkets. We pay for our union representation. That's what we pay for. We don't ask for much. Representation, that's basically it. And they failed us with no representation on the matter of the Andrews Labor government mandatory vaccine for construction workers. They sold us out. We pay our union to represent our views and our concerns. And they have not only failed us, but they have also betrayed us and have done so shamelessly. Did they even ask our opinion relating to our personal freedoms? No. Now is the time to come together and fight the good fight, but not on the streets in violent protest like we've seen in recent days. I too, a construction worker and a union member, I understand and share the anger and frustration. And we understand the catalyst for this revolt was the construction union's sellout of its members for the mandatory vaccination. We all know, everyone knows, that the overwhelming majority of protesters outside the construction union office were angry construction union members. Angry because we were betrayed by our union. But violent protesting is counterproductive. They're actually traps we need to avoid. So now, we hear from our high-class, fearless union and political leaders the rhetoric and the spin and the lies that spew out of their mouths. One day we're hard-working construction workers, family men and women, providing for our families. The next day we're far-right neo-Nazi fascists. What exactly is that in the 21st century anyway? How ludicrous such an assertion. What does that say about the leaders who are saying these things about us? Ridiculous, absurd, stupid people. These are our leaders saying this about us. It's crazy. Even the one-time wannabe disgraced federal Labor opposition leader Bill Shorten, now demoted to Shadow Minister for National Disability, comes out and echoes the same stupidity of the union bosses by referring to construction workers as baby Nazis. And this was the man running for the top job in the country, now calling us workers Nazis. Thank God that he'll never get another chance for that top job. I suspect I too will be called a Nazi. I mean, I am white-skinned and my hair is receding, so I keep it extremely short. So you never know. Watch this space. Anyway, back to the issue at hand and an update. A legal team of 3 barristers have formed in Melbourne and a class action lawsuit is currently being prepared and soon to be filed in the Victorian Supreme Court challenging the Andrews government vaccine mandate in the construction industry. We are finalising the solicitor's office, so once we do, we'll update you further. Okay, Melbourne construction workers. First thing, I encourage all workers, if you haven't done so already, and I know many have, Put your union tickets on hold now. Do it today, do it as soon as you possibly can, but put your union tickets on hold. We return to work Tuesday, October 5th. If you've exercised your freedom of choice and chosen not to receive the jab and subsequently told you cannot commence work, then ask on what grounds and request it in writing. If they don't give you it in writing, then make sure you write everything down on your phone or a piece of paper, times, names, places. It's very important. Then go tell your shop steward or your organiser, or contact the union office and see what they say. And again, log everything down. Know also, as a union member, you are entitled to free legal services. So contact the law firm associated with your union and make an appointment. You may also have a case for unfair dismissal. Also, any workers who had their employment terminated in recent days, for whatever reason, again, you're entitled to free legal service. Go and seek legal advice, as you may have a case for unfair dismissal. For now, this is the best way to move forward. Let's see how the union responds to workers who decided to exercise their God-given freedom to choose. In the meantime, be patient, persevere, and let's be smart. Don't stress too much. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm sure everything that's happening will be for the greater good in the end. For all workers interested in expressing an interest in the upcoming Supreme Court challenge, please do so by sending me an email using the email address below, and we can keep in touch that way. The more workers making contact, the better. So stay tuned, and peace.